Andrew scoffed on the new restaurant situation. Now what townie has now heard of this new restaurant? Stephen stared at Damian. Okay, Damian, look. I don't know if you believe in death, but the signs we're getting between 785 Faulkner Road, 587 Transit Bus, and 578 Faulkner Road, which is a spot where we kind of died at, and then we have a possible 857 where the apartment incident occurred. You don't know something weird in that? Damian's eyebrow raised to slightly to the fullest before he puts his gun down next to the fire range. Grabs Stephen by the arm and walks him 10 feet away from the fire range. And then responds to Stephen. Okay, look, Benesfield came out me this song and this stuff a while back. That kid, Stephen Schuyler, that was my boyfriend. Stephen said, well, hold on. Stephen Schuyler was your boyfriend? Then responds, yeah, he was my boyfriend. Stephen seemed, however, shocked and panicked as he catches his breath off the situation. Stephen attempts to leave and walks ahead of them, but Damian responds to the situation at hand and says, "Hey kid, you might as well just take a 9mm Beretta, why don't you? I don't think I have too much longer on this way anyway." Stephen walks up to Damian and takes the 9mm Beretta handgun out of his hand, checks the gun for bullets, and cocks it back and cocks the handgun magazine back into the gun and pulls the cock back. Then slides it in his back pants. However, turning the safety off for the time being, he puts it in his back pants and puts the leather jacket over his pants and puts his backpack over his pants. And from the back to the front. Damian watches as Stephen leaves. Damian asks Stephen, as a result of the situation at hand, you know, Dennis Fields was Stephen Schuyler's best friend? Stephen halted in his tracks and responded, and instead of responding, frowned a little bit and kept walking. Damian walked back towards the fire range, picked up his rifle, loaded the rifle with some more ammunition, and continued back out firing his gun at the gun range, releasing one bullet toward the gun range target.